Hi everyone, thanks for coming out. It's 7:14. Oh, no, hey Misty, there's Misty. Come here, Lexi. I got the girls back there. 7:14 a.m. The sun has not yet hit the horizon. It's starting to get light out. And it's minus 26 Celsius. Let me show you guys. Minus 26. There's what I got. It looks lighter through the camera lens than it actually is. I got my gear. We're gonna put everything in the sleigh. We're gonna walk out. We're gonna drill some holes and do a little bit of fishing. Hopefully it's not too cold for the girls. They'll be okay as long as they're running, but once they settle down they may get cold, but that's okay. I got a blanket for them later on when it's time to settle down. But it's supposed to be a gorgeous day, clear skies. Although it's cold, there's no wind, and we're expecting minus 12, I believe, this afternoon. So we'll see what happens. It's much needed time away from the house. It's time to hit the bush, get some fresh air. Let's go out. Let's go do this, see what happens. Hi, Lexi. Yeah? Yeah? Let's go warm you up, you big goofus. Yeah, you too. This is where my day begins. Let's go drill a hole somewhere. Get a line in the water, see if we can get something happening. Hi, puppy. Okay, let's get a rod happening. First order of business, put a line in the water. Put a line in the water first, take care of everything afterwards. Alright, it's cold. I think the camera's starting to freeze. But we'll make do with what we got. Okay, also in my bag of tricks, a spare hat. But I got stuff here for the girls. And it's this right here. I got a mat so they can lay on. Hang on, Misty. Yeah, that's a good girl. Yeah. Yeah. Their paws get cold. At minus 26, their paws get cold. Okay, come on up here. Yeah, good girl. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this bag is like turning into ice. That's how cold it is out here. Look at that. All ice. And that right there is how you gotta do it when it's sub-zero temperatures. Right, Misty? Big girl. Okay, so we're going to start the morning with a coffee. Espresso roast coffee. This is from a Canadian MRE. Oh, that's going to be good. Oh, that smells good. Okay, let's do an update. Still a beautiful day. It's warming up a little bit. And still no fish. But I did get my minnow robbed twice. So there is at least a few hungry fish in here. And then while I'm having I drilled another hole and moved my line to another spot. And while I did that, I realized my minnow bag had a hole in it. But kept losing my water. So I ended up drilling a hole partway into the ice and filling it with water. I'll show you. I got my minnow hole going on here. Down in there. Truly is an awesome day though. It was really cold, and now with no wind and that sun, it's starting to warm up. It's turning out to be a real nice day. The ice here is just absolutely pristine. I got about 12 to 14 inches of ice. And this little lake here is crystal clear water, so the ice is absolutely crystal clear black ice. It's beautiful. So we're still, I'm not giving up hope. It's still early. I'm going to say it's 10 a.m. Let's see how accurate I am. Ha! 10:03. How's that for just looking at the sun? Alright, hopefully I get some action for you guys coming up soon. The only action so far is getting robbed twice and having to deal with ice cold temperatures, getting the Coleman stove going. But as you saw, sometimes you have to improvise and you make it happen. Okay, so the progress report is still no fish. Well, what I'm doing, I switched up to a chrome spoon. I'm going to go into a hole where I already got a line set up. This one here is just a simple hook and minnow. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop him down. And then I'm going to jig a chrome spoon in the same hole. Maybe 10 times. Now let him go right to the bottom. And the reason why I'm doing this is because what I'm hoping to do is create that movement with the shiny spoon. So I'm jigging quite long. I go up high with my line. And actually it is not very deep here. I bet you there's no more than 10 feet of water, but that doesn't matter. In the winter time that doesn't matter. And I'm hoping to create that movement and that flash. Hopefully fish will see that movement from further out, will come in to investigate, and then will hit on the live bait. If it hits on the spoon, so be it. Very good, nothing wrong with that. But the point is, once I've jigged here a dozen or so times, I'm going to reel up, move up to another hole, go fish another hole, and then I'm going to use my little coffee packet from earlier. And because I'm going to be quite a distance out on the lake, I want to be able to see my line, because I don't see it very well. I'm just going to put that piece of paper right there on top of that rod tip. Make sure you guys see that. And hopefully, from a distance, when a fish hits that, I'll see the movement of the paper go up and down, or might even pull the paper right off. It might do one of those like that. Either way, it's just an improvised flag, is all it is. And today's perfect for this because it's not a windy day, so I can do it. Okay, let's get this lure out. Alright, so I got my lure out, and I'm going to go hit up another hole I got further out, and I may drill some more holes out there because it's still no action here. I got robbed a couple of times, but that's it. So, wish me luck. Hi, Misty. Well, it's time for a soup, and the update on the fishing is I got a line out there, and a fish stole my minnow off that line. Careful, Misty. That's a sharp knife. Nothing here for you. And what happened? Wow, bro, it's cold. It's cold out here. So what happened is my line, the holes are freezing over, and my line was frozen on the layer of ice that had formed over top of my fishing hole. So a fish was able to come over, steal my minnow, and I never saw the line move whatsoever because the line was frozen. So, such is fishing on the ice. You're forever going around and cleaning up the holes. But while it's in my sights now, I can see it. Hopefully that fish will come back. And while I'm doing that, well, it's time to get ready for a soup. You gotta try these soups. These things are awesome. These udon noodle soups. Come with seasoning packets, little broth packets. Absolutely awesome. I get them in the, when I go to the grocery store, I pick them up in the department, in that section where it's foreign food section, I believe is what they call it. But I never stop right at just that soup. Of course, I'm going to throw in some extra. And today's extra is some leftover pork roast. Oh, and it's frozen. Everything is frozen. It's so cold out here. The girls are doing okay with the cold. With this sunshine, it's not half as bad. It could be a lot worse. There's no wind and the sun is shining, so it makes up for it. Right, Misty? Yeah, you're not getting any. I'll give you a treat later, Misty. Not right now. So these are what you call land sharks. Well, at least that's how me and the wife call them. Land sharks. Yeah, that's what you are. I'm not giving up on the fishing just yet. I did catch a fish. I didn't put it on camera because quite honestly it's so cold. I keep the batteries in my coat pocket or else they freeze up and they die out right away. So anytime I want to film something, I have to put the battery in the camera, do the little shot that I think is going to be of interest, and then take the battery out when I'm done. So I ended up, I did catch a fish on the one line out there, but by the time it was just a little guy that long, and I opted to just throw him back in. I wasn't going to keep him, it was too small, and I thought it'd be better for me to just do that versus go get the camera, dig out a battery out of my pocket, put the battery in the camera, turn it on. Oh, by the time all that, the fish might have been harmed, right? So I opted to not take any footage of it. So little brookie. This is a tiny little lake, as you can see. I did a full pan all the way around here, 360-degree view. And this lake here is stocked with brook trout. A couple of years in a row, the brook trout was put into this lake, so that's why I'm here today targeting it. And it's been, I missed another hit, but hopefully I'll catch something worth keeping. And if it's something big enough to keep, I'll certainly show it to you. Here's a little tip, a little trick. Take a cardboard tube. This is from wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper. You take your fishing rod, your ice rig, stick it in there like that. In my case, I got 2 of them. Both fit in there. Now your rods are protected. I've broken a lot of tips because you're sticking in bags and your luggage, whatever. Just do it like that. In it goes. Done deal. Okay, we're done. Let's hit the road.